Welcome to Becoming I, the channel that follows you along in your journey of becoming yourself while I share with you my journey of becoming myself. Today I'm going to do the tarot reading for the second semester per zodiac sign. I have no idea what is going to come up. I'm actually kind of anxious to see because I know intuitively that things are speeding up from June up to August, and then we're gonna start such a fast paced world change that probably by the time we get to 2030, we won't recognize the world. It won't be anything like the world we knew before. And that's truly how I feel. I don't know exactly the ups and downs that we're going to go through. And I think for everybody, they have their unique journey because you attract and you experience that what you believe in. So my experience won't be exactly your experience, but maybe the cards we're going to pull out today are going to bring information that is going to help you navigate and have a better understanding of what is going to be working in your favor and what are still challenges that you're going through and how you can navigate them a little better. So let's see what the cards say. Hi, Scorpio. Let's look at the energies for you for the second semester of 2026. I usually take a long time to pull all the cards out because this is the 12 houses of the astrological wheel. So it takes a little time to get all the cards out. So I recommend grab a drink, make yourself comfortable. Take a break, change the pillow, put on your PJs, and then you come back here. We're going to be here together for a while. We have a lot of things to cover for the second semester. This is not going to be a short video, so make yourself comfortable. Take your time, no hurry. I'll be here waiting for you. Okay. And also, I don't like to talk much because I like to listen to the cards and see how they connect because they talk to each other. So I like to pay attention. 11th house and 12th house. Okay. Now the complement. Ace of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you're back. It took me only 3 minutes to get all the cards out. I know it takes time, but it's worth it. Okay, what I feel from the cards for the second semester, for you, you're being ruled by the moon. And the moon, it's about your fears, insecurities, self-doubt. And what I feel for the second semester here from all the cards, I feel a lot of questioning. I feel like you have more questions than an answer. I feel like you are done and tired of some relationships or some aspects of your life, but you still don't have the clarity of where you're going. So here there's a lot of questioning on how you're going to move forward, how you're going to make it work. Who are the right people in your life? What is the right job for you? What is the right city for you? I feel a lot of questions. And here in your first house of personality, you have the 8 of Pentacles, and your 8th house of other people's resources and the subconscious, you have the 8th house. So I feel like from the surface to deep, deep inside yourself, you are working on yourself. So from how people see you and what you want in life to how you feel and how you share your feelings with others, you are working, but you're working because you're working toward a goal. And the ultimate thing that you're seeking here, I see your personality is seeking opportunities. But here in your depths, you're truly seeking happiness. You need happiness. So I feel like there's a discomfort in your life with the way you're dealing with things, and especially relationships. I don't know, I was going to say especially relationships, but even here in your 10th house of career and reputation, you have the 3 of Swords. That is a very harsh energy of frustration and sadness and disappointment. So I feel like in most aspects of your life, things have been, I don't feel like it's exactly challenging. It's not that I feel discomfort. I feel discomfort. It's like, it's not like you're not happy with your family or your home or your job, but you feel like it could be better. There is no passion or life, or it's lacking a deeper connection, because this is what is calling me from strongly from the 8th house. The happiness is like deep inside. So it feels like probably looking from outside, everything seems fine. People would look at you and say, oh, they have a good life, they have a good work, they have everything is come together in a way that from the outside it looks like the perfect life, everything is good, you should be happy, but deep inside you feel a sense of lack. Something is not adding up to what it was supposed to be. It's like, yeah, it's like settling for less. And that's what I feel here. Your 4th house of family, I see the 4 of Swords with the 5 of Cups, and usually I feel this card as resting and recovering from sadness. And yeah, I feel sadness in this card, but what I feel here is not resting. I feel some sort of apathy. I feel like it's like you look for your home life, and you feel disconnected and you don't feel like trying. It's like you feel like they wouldn't get it anyways. And the home front, the 4th house, I always say it's not exactly your family, because this is a reading for many people in different stages of their life. So maybe it can be that you live with your parents and it's your immediate family, or it can be that you're married and you have children and it's your immediate family. But this can be roommates, or if you live alone, can be the people that you work with. But those are the people that you share your everyday life. This is your home front, okay? And I feel you are disconnected and you feel this apathy that you don't even feel like trying. And that's what I feel is the biggest calling for your second semester. You asking, what brings that spark back to my life? I want to feel the joy and the happiness, but I want to feel it deeply inside of me. So you're gonna want to have a change in routine and your habits. The Wheel of Fortune is this turning point, and the Three of Cups is usually I read as collaboration, working with other people, but I feel here is just a search for joy. It's funny that most of the cards that I'm getting for you, I usually read them in a way, but today they have a certain feeling. When I pick them up, they have a different feeling. So like the Five of Cups, I felt the sadness. This one, I feel the search for joy. This is something that you're going to do in your daily life. You're going to find ways for every day for you to find the joy. Here is what you're seeking in your 5th house of pleasures and hobbies, how you spend your time. You looking for your emotions to overflow. You need a way to express your emotions. Maybe you're gonna look for hobbies and connections, places where you feel like you have that opportunity to express your feelings. Maybe you're gonna take up painting to be able to express your feelings through the art, or maybe working with, what is that, ceramic, when you make like vases and mugs. I'm terrible with examples, but I think you get the gist of it. The idea of working with something that might be artistic and you can share your feelings, or maybe even something that you can just melt your feelings away, do some boxing and CrossFit and sweating it out, depending on how intense you want to work with it. And even here in the energy of your 7th house of partnerships, we have the Queen of Swords and 6 of Swords. So you're ready to walk away, to move away. And I feel like this is a very mental break from any energetic cords that feels trapping. That's the word. Anything that makes you feel trapped, you're cutting. And even here, the 11th house of friendship has the pair of the Queen of Swords. You have the King of Swords. So it might be partnerships here and romantic partners and your friends, but in both houses and aspects, you have the royal couple of swords, cutting, being pragmatic, looking very coldly and objectively to relationships and asking, does this person lift me or do they drag me down? If they drag me down, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. If I feel like I'm suffocating and I'm trapped, you're gonna cut those relationships so fast. Because the need to joy and to feel fulfillment and tap into your energies, because I feel like maybe something that happened in your life or how things are going, you're kind of feeling dead inside. It's like this is not going the way I had imagined my life to be, and now I feel stuck. So you're breaking free from that. Your communication is gonna improve too. You're gonna feel like in the past, people from your past shut you down and didn't let you speak your truth. So you kept bottling up things and you felt that you listened a lot, or that people said that you were always overreacting. I feel here that your communication was imbalanced, and now you have the chance to either connect with people that understand you better, that accept the way you express your feelings and how you talk, or you're gonna learn a way to express them better. But your communication is healing from this pattern from the past that maybe you bottled the energy inside you, and then when you got to the limit and you just explode. So I feel there was this imbalance in your communication. The explosive feeling is strong to me, so it keeps coming back, like just suddenly everything just comes out like this verbal diarrhea, just like, I had all of this and this is your fault and everything happened. And it's like, why did you bottle up and you keep that inside for so long? Or why are you so angry about all of this? And this is what I'm talking about, this disconnection to the reality that you're living, that happened, that maybe you're tolerating it because you think, whatever, it's what I chose, is where I'm supposed to be. But inside you feel like this is killing you. The same with your finances, your second house of earning money. There is a lot of untapped potential. It feels like you didn't explore what you could do. You could be doing a lot more with your knowledge and your skills. And I feel, again, the energy of settling. And you questioning yourself, why are you settling? You deserve more. And the Two of Cups is going to help you seek more ways of making money. And I mean, the way you earn money for the spirituality usually comes from that standpoint of how you perceive your worth. So what I feel here is this balancing, again, the Two of Cups, bringing balance to the way you value yourself, the way you see your worth more. So that's why I feel untapped potential being explored, because you could do more but you didn't. And I feel the thing of settling, and that's why I feel like here there are a lot of questions. Why did I settle? Why did I sell? Why did I sell something that my business, something that was important to me? Why did I move away from my hometown? Well, I feel like you're gonna realize in some aspect, I just felt this looking at the moon, that there was a little bit of escapism, that you're trying to escape from some patterns or things that you didn't like from your childhood, and you put yourself in situations that felt safe, but they felt safe because you weren't really emotionally involved with them. And in that sense, now you're feeling this disconnection because you're really not attached to that, and you're questioning yourself, why did I settle for less? Why? And then you're gonna keep questioning until you move away from these places that don't bring you joy. So here in the 9th house of learning and spirituality, you have the Chariot upside down and Judgment. So I feel you realize that when it comes to light, all those questions, that you're given a second chance, that life is not over, and you have to first own and take responsibility that you chose this and understand why. So that's one of the reasons of all the questions. You have to have the clarity of what were you running away from, trying to escape, why you chose it, where you chose to be, and all those elements, how, when, why, what, is going to help you realize what doesn't make sense anymore and what is the next step and what you need. So the things that bring you joy, you need to heal from those wounds so you don't try to escape them anymore, and you have to take responsibility and make new choices, because once you take responsibility, you claim your power back, because now you can choose differently. If you just believe that life happens and you don't take responsibility, you're always gonna be a victim. You're always gonna, if you're not choosing what you prefer in your life, life will choose it for you. So I think this is the energy that you're gonna realize that you have a second chance, that maybe you were careless before, or that you didn't take control, and that you just let things keep going even though your heart wasn't in it, and now you are where you are. Work might take you somewhere else. The Two of Wands, usually I feel like you're gonna see new ideas and opportunities, things that were not in your horizon before. But I feel here, for most of you, you have the opportunity to move away, travel away, maybe even overseas. You have the chance to start over the career or work somewhere else. Maybe it's going to be an invitation, or maybe you just look for this opportunity and you're going to open this range of things you were looking for. So maybe things that you never looked for before. Let's say that before you were looking for a new job where you're living right now, and then suddenly you run across a Facebook group of people asking for home sitters in Europe. Oh, come spend the summer and take care of our house or our retreat for 2 or 3 months. And you look at that and you're like, oh my God, this is the life I wanted to live. And you're like, maybe I'll try it out for the summer. So I feel like it is something totally unexpected, totally different from what you would usually seek or look for or think about, but it's going to be again an opportunity to heal and leave this energy of frustration and detachment from where you're at with your career. So here, the friendship, I see the same thing. If you feel like the friendship, you keep holding back your emotions and you don't feel like the person can relate to you or connect to you in deeper levels, you're cutting those relationships. You're not going to be feeding, maintaining, putting effort in relationships like that. The last house we have is the 12th house, the house of transcendence, or of the advice for the second semester. And what we have here, the Nine of Swords, is this energy of tiredness, when you're really almost giving up and it's like, it doesn't feel good, I really need a change. It's almost a desperate feeling of, I need something new. And they're saying that you're gonna transcend, that you're gonna conquer this new life for you. But the Seven of Pentacles is a slower energy. So the depth that you're seeking and the life that you're building is not going to happen overnight, because the life that you have right now, it didn't happen overnight either. It was built. It was one decision, one choice after another, one thing leading to another that brought you to where you are now. So the new life that you're bringing and the depth that you're seeking is the same thing. It's not going to come overnight. You're going to keep working and being true and honest to yourself and owning your choices and decisions and coherence to keep taking you to the place where you want to be, with the people you want to be, in the depth of relationships you want to have. And that needs your vulnerability and openness to give yourself to those relationships as well. And because you're coming from a place of some trauma and emotional damage, that takes time to heal for you to be completely open again. Of course, if you have been working on this, probably all of this is going to happen a lot faster. So you're going to start seeing more of the positive coming up because you already have been doing the work. But most likely, you're still not 100% in your healing journey. So this is the reading for the second semester. If you like the reading, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. It helps a lot to keep me here on YouTube making readings and bringing these videos for you. I would love if you would drop in the comments where you're at and what are your expectations and how you feel about the end of the year and what would you like to manifest in your life. So this is it for now. Stay safe, stay strong. See you next time.